people log in.
Okay.
Because the way this one works, like the live chats normally, they'll just show up in somebody's YouTube feed, and then they know we're here and do that. But these, I have to actually post to Patreon, so I posted that, so then it gets a notification or an email or whatever. So it'll be a minute. So.
You started?
Yeah, but it's because it's a patron chat. It's not like it doesn't show up in people's YouTube feeds, so it's like it'll take a minute because everybody's got to get the notification that I did it. And anyway, so it'll take a minute.
But I do wonder, where do you see how many people?
Up here on the left. Yeah, there's nobody here yet. Like I said, it's a patron only chat, so it'll take a while.
Okay. And then we see some questions coming up somewhere.
Yeah, there's a couple people logged in already. Hey guys, how you doing? Who's there? We're on a new boat, new crew. And Laura, don't worry, Laura will be back in about 2 weeks. So, hey Steves, how you doing? So this is Judith and Frankie.
Hi. Hello.
So say where you're from and a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm from Spain, from Madrid, and I'm a nurse. I have sailed in a couple of years ago, and I have my diving course yet. And let's enjoy with us.
There you go. And then Frankie.
Hi, I'm Frankie. I'm from the Netherlands. I studied psychology, but now I am traveling for I don't know how long actually. And sailing is new to me, so let's see what's gonna happen.
So we are on the new boat. It's an Island Spirit 410. It's actually the very first Island Spirit 410. I think it rolled off the assembly line earlier this year. Yeah, I need a nurse aboard. Of course, I'm gonna hurt myself a lot, so got another nurse. Laura will be back in about 2 weeks, though. Her Guam job didn't go. It fell apart, so she'll be back, and she'll be coming to Thailand. She's gonna meet us in Phuket in a couple weeks. So I'm gonna stick a comment there. So sorry about that. There we go. Steve, there you go. Hey, oh, Marie says hello. So they found them on there's a website called Workaway, which is kind of like a backpackers travel website, and
yeah, you do volunteering in exchange for food and bed. Actually, you get the money part out of it, and then you help the hosts.
Right.
You are our host, actually. I think,
the best host.
Ah, right.
Yeah, until now you definitely are the best host.
Yeah, so that's the way it works. Basically, the Workaway thing is, I think they try to say it's like they want, the Workaway people are normally expected, 5 hours, 5 times a week or something.
Yeah, that's the average, I think.
And then in exchange for that, you give them a place to sleep and basic meals and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
So they're going to sail with us, although it's probably, it's probably better than your last one.
Yeah, this is a pretty easy job, I think.
What were you doing the last one? You say you were building something?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the north of Thailand building an eco resort. It wasn't actually that eco, and it was very primitive because we were in these dorms without doors. They didn't have doors yet. It was in the middle of the jungle. We slept on like a dirty mattress on the ground with a mosquito net.
Oh, really?
So that was very different than this lifestyle, actually.
Yeah, a little bit different.
Yeah.
And so where were you before this?
I was doing couch surfing because I didn't find good workaways to work, but what's so good. I met in Koh Tao, in Chiang Mai, in Cambodia, and now I'm here.
So we are in Koh Chang, and as soon as we finish this, we're gonna do this for about 30 minutes with you guys. Yeah, I'll do a boat tour in just 1 second. So we'll do this here for about 30 minutes, and then we'll do a live one for to open to the public for 30 minutes, just kind of introduce the crew and all that. So we just got to Thailand. I just got to Thailand a couple days ago. We're now here on the boat. We're in Koh Chang. We're gonna set sail this afternoon. We have to go provisioning. We have to go to the grocery store and buy a bunch of stuff. Yeah, and mostly beer, but yeah, no, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, you know me. Hello from Tokyo. Oh, hey, I actually changed planes in Tokyo on the way here. So this is an Island Spirit. We'll do a little boat tour here. So this is an Island Spirit 41. So it's kind of got this open design, like open salon design. So you can kind of see there's the, the pontoons out here, and you come right in. And it's got up here, it's got a little island. It's got an ice box in here. It's actually got a couple of refrigerator doors here, a freezer and a refrigerator. It's a pretty good, it's a good little setup. And it's a 4-cabin, 4-head, sorry, 2-head, and then we'll take you up front. So it's got a helm station on each side. This one, you know, if it's your boat, you can put a chart plotter on this side. It's on the other side. I'll show it to you in a minute. It comes with a couple paddle boards here. Let me go to the other side. We got the paddle boards in the way. I'll show you the other helm station. So this is the other helm station. It's where the engine controls are, and it's got the chart plotter and everything there. And then you come up front. It's got, you know, trampoline and all that stuff. So if you, this one is, they're one of the charter boats here. So what's happened is Gulf Charters is, now they're partnered with, actually not, they're the same group now. It's Island Spirit Group. So Island Spirit Catamarans, they make these catamarans. They also now run the charter business. So they're kind of trying to be like moorings. So moorings, what you do is you buy a boat from them and you basically lease, they charter it out for you, and you're hoping to get to where, you know, you're hoping to, like, you know, at the end of 5 years you got the boat for free, basically. Not really, but you know, that's the way it goes. They charter it out. So it's groupislandspirit.com, and they do financing too. So now they build the boats, they charter the boats for you, and they can finance the boat for you. So if you're looking to do that, or if you just want to charter a boat, I mean, this is pretty cool. We're actually going to be announcing we're still working on the details. The guys at Island Spirit Group, they would like to, they're going to send out a questionnaire. I'm going to send it to you guys on what you want out of a flotilla. Do you want it to be all-inclusive? Do you want to have meals set up at resorts every night, or do you want to, you know, kind of everybody does, you know, cooks their own meals and stuff like that, just so they can set up the pricing schedule and all that. And if it goes well, we're planning on doing 3 or 4 of these a year, like sailing doodles, flotillas. We can set them up, do them here, or there are other charter bases, and we'll try to get you some stuff there. And then I'll have the pricing out and the stuff out this next week or so. So sorry, I was hoping to have it by now, but we'll have it pretty soon. So, hey, there you go. So how is everybody out there today? Oh, there you go. Are there pocket sliding doors that close off the saloon and the cockpit area? No, there's not. It's an option. So, you know, you come in, right, from over here, and then it's all open. Now, you can get the isinglass and like turn it all in, but there's no doors. There is an option to make it a traditional style where right here, you know, you have a window that goes that way and a door to walk through, and then you have a smaller setting back here. But I really like this open concept. They're working on a way to they're thinking about putting like a rolling door right here that'll come down and seal off the forward part for when you're leaving it for extended periods. And that's probably the way to go, is you just put like a garage door type thing that rolls down and does it all off. So we're going to be buying one of these, hopefully. We're still kind of negotiating the deal, but we should know in the next month or so. We get it finalized, and we're going to be buying one. And I kind of like this open design. So there you go. There you go. Glad you like the boats. So you've never done any sailing?
No, not at all.
And you've done some?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever sailed on a catamaran?
Yes,
Okay.
but a different concept of catamaran.
Okay. Oh, right. You said it was just like the day. It wasn't like a cruising boat, right?
No.
It was just like a day sailing boat, something like that. Okay, cool. So, but I'm looking forward to it. I haven't sailed a cat in a while now. It's been over a year. But the cats are. It's so much more comfortable. I mean, like, see how it's nice and level here? If we were on a monohull, we'd be rocking slightly. So, Bobby, what's the price point? Don't have that yet for you. I'm sorry. What we're gonna do for the flotilla is you can either do the whole boat, which would be basically the normal charter price for the boat, plus we're thinking about doing like an all-inclusive type thing. So it'd be like another bit per day. That wouldn't include alcohol, but it would include all your meals and the resorts. We're gonna set up parties at resorts there. So every night we'll be at a different little anchorage area with a nice resort, and we partnered with the resorts to have a little luau or feast or whatever for you. So we're probably going to do an all-inclusive thing. I'll be sending you guys out this week. I'll be sending you a questionnaire just for you patrons. So what's going to happen is I'll send you the questionnaire, and it's going to be stuff like, would you rather have an all-inclusive where you don't have to do any provisioning? All that stuff's already on the boat, and the meals are provided. You still would have to cook your own breakfast and stuff, but like dinners and all that would be included and stuff like that. Or would you rather have to do provisioning and just pay a lower price. You know, I think probably for a flotilla style, people will want all-inclusive. So, I mean, because that's kind of the thing now is that we're here, we're ready to go, but now we have to go drive 45 minutes into town to go to the grocery store.
With a taxi.
Yeah, get a taxi, go provisioning, and so that's going to take it's going to take 4 or 5 hours, and we could be just out there sailing. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I'll have a questionnaire for you out this week from them to kind of decide what you want to do with it, and then we'll have the pricing very shortly after that. And it'll be first shot will be for you guys. We'll announce it just for you. We'll open it for registration just for you guys for the first week, and then we'll open it up to the public. So that way you guys get first shot at coming. And you can either do the whole boat, which would be like basically what the boat's charter for, or you can do, if you know, like sometimes it's hard to get 4 couples to come or 3, and you can just book 1 room. So hey there in Florida, planned sailing areas. This cat will be in Thailand on a charter in February. Oh, there you go. Very cool. With these guys, yeah, we're gonna go down to Koh Chang, Koh Mak, Koh Kut, Koh Wai, maybe Koh Rang, and then back here. And then we'll be sailing on this trip for 10 days, and then we'll head over to Phuket. So, have y'all been over to Phuket?
No, I haven't actually.
No, I haven't.
No.
We have met in Copenhagen.
Yeah.
And what's so nice?
That's famous for the notorious full moon parties.
Right.
I don't know if you guys heard of it. So yeah, if you like to party hard, I think this is a good place to go.
Yeah, y'all said you didn't really like the full moon party though.
No, it's not amazing that the people always talk about this full moon party. It's not.
It's like people say that you have to really cross it off your bucket list, but it were a lot of very, 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 very drunk people.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a little too much.
Yes,
So-
we are.
Yeah. So Hayden, yeah, he asked, is this a new crew? Yes. All right. So we have Judith and Frankie.
Hi.
Spain and Netherlands, so if you just tune in. Laura will be back in about 2 weeks. Her job fell, no fireworks, yeah. They had it, anyway.
Yeah, he told us,
okay. So Laura will be back in about 2 weeks. She was supposed to be going to Guam for 3 months to work, but it fell through. And so instead of her going to Guam, she's going to come here and she's going to meet us in Phuket. She flies here in about 2 weeks. So she'll sail with us in the Phuket area for like 3 weeks. And then we're going to go home for the holidays and come back at the end of January. I think I'm going to, it's really weird, I've been asked to be a speaker at the Toronto Boat Show. So I may go do that, the Toronto Boat Show, and at the end of January. I don't know. That'd be I'd have to come up with a speech. I don't know.
I think you will be capable, yeah.
Well, thank you. What is that? Sorry. So anyway, that's what's down the pipeline. And then if you guys, if you haven't checked it out, by the way, I've started a new channel. It's called Flying Doodles. I've already filmed about 15 episodes of it. I still have enough to be releasing it. Is she still trying to do the nursing thing? Yes. What happened is, as far as I can tell, or she knows, we know, that they get a budget every year, Guam, like the nursing board and the hospital do. Well, the nursing board is out of money for the year or something like that, so they can't put their board together to approve her license. And so I think that's the problem. So we're still waiting to see if she'll go. She may leave from here to go to Guam. I don't know, but she'll be here in a couple weeks, so we'll figure it out. And then there was another question I missed there. What was that? This is a great program idea. You like the all-inclusive idea? Okay, great. Yeah, hey Jen, we started a little early. Sorry. So how do I balance flying doodles and sailing doodles? Well, kind of what I did is I was home for a little over a month, and during that month I filmed about 15 different flights, and so I still have about 7 or 8 more that I've either edited or editing, and I'll be releasing them while I'm here. And then for sailing doodles, I mean, I still have like 3 or 4 episodes of the last sail, so I'll be releasing those while we're filming more stuff and then releasing it. It's just kind of, I mean, I just stay really, really busy. So.
Flying doodles.
Thank you. Yeah. So, it should be interesting around here. I haven't been on cat here, so I'm looking forward to it. And then with these guys. So were you actually helping out with the sales and everything, or were you just kind of hanging out when you were sailing?
No, I want to help.
Okay. No, I mean when you were before.
Yes, I helped a lot.
We got a lot of new camera gear, guys, so I'm hoping It should make things easier for filming. I got like 6 GoPros now, and I got these like they're I need to start setting them up. Actually, I put one there. They're the dash cams for driving, right? And so they can record for like 6 or 7 hours on a loop. And so I'm just going to leave one of those recording all the time, like in case something happens, you know, because it's hard to catch some of that stuff on video. So familiar crowd, there you go. The fires, there you go. Living the flying doodles, cool. Yeah. What did we get? Okay, this is not our boat. It's an Island Spirit 41410. So you can go to groupislandspirit.com and you can see the boats there. You can see, I think they charter them out from that website and everything. So, or actually they have the list on there too. So, there you go. All right, 36 patrons on board. There you go. Good deal. So.
Because it's 12 hours later or earlier in the U.S. right now?
Yeah, we're 12 hours off of East Coast time. So in New York, it's 9 p.m. So.
PM.
Yeah, in the evening, so it'd be 2100.
Ah, yeah, thank you.
Sorry.
Thanks.
The Europeans, y'all do stuff
Yeah,
probably the correct way.
differently.
Yeah, y'all do stuff the correct way. Oh, sorry. Yeah. We got our guy, he's stocking our propane. He's giving us our propane for the grill. Extra bottle. Anyway. So we're gonna do this one for another like 15 minutes. So we'll do the patron one and then we'll open it up we'll go to the public one. I'm actually gonna close this one because I'm not gonna leave this one broadcast, and I will the other one. So in about 15 minutes, we'll turn this one off. Yeah, it's really bright out here. I'm like, eh.
Yes.
So I'm sorry.
We have to like...
You were really busy in DFW with the doodles and the flying vids. Yeah, thank you so much. Been really busy. I'll be home December 20th through January 19th, and I'll be filming probably as many as I can. I'm hoping to get another 15 episodes of Flying Doodles film. And then we'll be back in Thailand and Cambodia in March, or February and March. And then during May and June we'll be back in the States moving around. We're gonna buy like an old beater travel trailer, and we're gonna cruise around the States and film for Flying Doodles. Like kind of just be like, hey, who's in Albuquerque today that has an airplane and wants to get video? We're gonna do that. Go to fly-ins and all that kind of stuff. Try to go to Oshkosh too at the end of the next summer. So, who are the new crew? You started early. Sorry, Jen. So this is Judith.
Hi, I'm Judith. I'm from Spain, from Madrid.
And then Frankie.
Hi, Frankie, I'm from the Netherlands.
So I met them on workaway.net.
.info.
Yeah. Workaway, WORKAWA.info. And it's kind of like a backpackers, like.
Yeah.
Yes, we work in some projects or with Bobby or in a hotel, in a farm, in exchange of bed and food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Volunteering.
So it's just like a cheap way to backpack. You can do a little bit of work and you get a free place to stay and free food.
Yeah.
And that way it keeps costs down. So.
Yep.
So they're essentially doing the same thing here. Although their work here is probably a little bit better than.
Pretty easy, I
Yeah.
feel, yeah. Until now it is.
Well, we haven't really done anything yet, so we were in Bangkok for a couple nights, and we got here yesterday, and we're gonna be setting sail as soon as we. It was really cool. There's actually 2 or 3 other cruisers that are chartering boats from Gulf Charters here, which is now Island Spirit or Group Island Spirit. They're already out there sailing, and we've been kind of in contact already. They want to meet up, so. When will Lori be back on the boat? She's gonna meet us in Phuket, which would be, we get to Phuket like on the 18th or 19th of this month, so in about 2 weeks, or less than that, 10 days. So yeah, so and then she'll be in town for about a month. So we'll be sailing in Phuket for about 3 weeks, and then I don't know after that. I can arrange for, because the boat we're on in Phuket we have from the 19th of this month until we need to be back with it December 9th. And then, but we'll probably just get on another boat for a week or something and go cruise around there. It'll be kind of fun to do. So the boat we're going to be on in Phuket is actually for sale. So we're gonna do a boat tour Tuesday on it, and hopefully help the guy get it sold. And if it does sell, that'll be really cool for us, because then that's just a new avenue of earning for us. You're planning to circumnavigate and cross back across the Pacific. Hang on one second, we get to that. But it'd be cool, so if this guy's boat sells because we do a video of it, well, we would hopefully we will get a finder's fee on it, and then, we haven't really negotiated that. I'm not worried about it this time, but from then on, we would negotiate a finder's fee for doing that, and then it'd be great, because then we can just go to boat brokers all over the world, like in Greece or in Spain or wherever, and say, hey, you know, we want to, you know, we'll sell one of your boats that you have for sale, and put, you know, do the social media on it, and, you know, hopefully get it sold for you. So I mean, it's kind of a cool thing. So plans to sail back across the Pacific. No, I mean, you don't really, I mean, you can sail back across the Pacific, but you got to go pretty far north. And you know, it wouldn't be easy. Eventually, we'll be buying one of these Island Spirit catamarans, and we'll continue to go west. And we sail around that way and do a complete circumnavigation. So, hello from Cabo. There you go. Oh, hey, this is Steve. What's up, man? Yeah, down there in Cabo. Cool. Steve was really cool last week. He was very generous and helps out. Thank you much.
Nice. Cabo is a party place, right?
It is.
I think I saw that on MTV a lot.
Oh yeah.
People partying in Cabo.
Steve, you got a condo down there? Are you staying at a hotel or something? That you know, I've spent a lot of time in Cabo, obviously. So we spent 2 months there on the boat.
And partied a lot.
Well, yeah. It is a pretty big party town.
Yeah.
So unfortunately. We did party. Yeah, it was a good time. It's really kind of an expensive place though. Ryu Palace, right on. Yeah, I might have stayed at that same one. There's two of them right next to it. There's like Ryu Palace, and then there's like Ryu something right next to it. Will the Doodles join you on the road trip? Yes. Yes. So at the end in March, April and May, we will be doing a road trip with the Doodles and going around seeing other airplanes and stuff. So yeah, Ryu Santa Fe. Yeah, I stayed at the Ryu Palace for it. That's really cool. I mean, you spent some time there at the swim up bar. That's what we did. I had like a 5-day trip there back when I was flying to Cabo, and so we booked at the Ryu Palace, all inclusive, and we would go to that swim up bar, and you know, we'd get there about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, or no, not noon, whatever, maybe before that, and then we'd always plan on, like, it was me and my co-pilot Ryan, and we'd like, okay, we're just gonna take it easy today. We're hanging by the pool, and then next thing you know, you're in the pool, and there's this bar right there. You're like, okay, one drink, and then next thing you know, shots and all that stuff. It's crazy. So, what was that? There we go. All right, there we go. Welcome, ladies. Hi from North Dakota. Stormy Cole.
No, it was another thing.
Oh. Any news on getting your Class 1 medical back for flying? You know, what my plan is for that is I'm going to try to build Flying Doodles up pretty big first. You know, if I can get Flying Doodles, I mean, it's already doing really well. It's already over 8,000 subscribers in the first month. And but the problem is YouTube still hasn't, they're so backlogged on approving channels and stuff that it's not approved for monetization, so it's not actually earning any money yet. But we're still getting like 10,000 views a day, which is great for a brand new channel. But I'd like to get Flying Doodles up. I mean, if I in the next 6-8 months, if I can get Flying Doodles up to even close to the same size Sailing Doodles is, then I will then approach the FAA and say, hey, let's do something here. And by the way, you can make yourselves look good. You know, if you actually, you know, because the FAA always gets a bad rap. I mean, you know, because they've kind of, you know, a lot of people. Anyway, I don't want to say anything bad. You know, it'd be good for them maybe, hey, okay, let's make this, we can be the good guys here, you know? So, there you go. Show us a quick walkthrough of the yacht. Okay, we did one just a second ago. We'll do it again here now that there's more people on here. Okay, so this is the main salon area. It's a bit of a unique design. Let me come down here. All right, so you got the swim platform down here. And it's kind of a unique design. You got your davit system there. It's an open design. So, you know, there's no, you know, doors here. What they do have is these things right here. So you can, this slides over, and so you can lock up the pontoons, right? So, you know, if you leave the boat and you want some security, you close this, lock this. Obviously, all this is open. But really, I mean, anybody that knows stuff about boats, if you've let, it doesn't matter if you've got a lock on the boat door or anything. If somebody wants to get in your boat, they can. It has a kind of the unique thing here that most boats don't have is it has dual helms. So this is the port side helm. This is a charter version, so they didn't spend the extra money on it, but you could put chart plotter and all that and repeaters on this side. And then we go over to the other side where the main helm station is. And here's where the chart plotter and your radio and all that and your engine controls and everything's there. It has a really high freeboard, which makes it look really cool. I'm at least 5 feet off the water right now, and you can kind of see. It's got dual trampolines up front. It's a really pretty looking boat. And then you can get a, oh gosh, I forgot what it's called. Anyway, you can put a spinnaker rig on there. I mean, but this is a charter boat, so I didn't do that one. But it's a really pretty boat. You do get a lot of airflow here. One thing I've always had a problem with catamarans is that airflow going through the salon. I don't know what, the way this is set up, I mean, these things scoop a lot of air and it stays pretty cool in that salon. Like that Lagoon 440 I've been in just doesn't get enough air going through here and through the salon, but it does there. And it's a four cabin, 2 head, and the bathrooms are really spacious. I'll take you down into one of them there. And so you got the center island here. You have your refrigerator system here. You got slide out drawers, and you know you can set it up however you wanted to. Like I said, this is a charter version, so you know they didn't put a generator and stuff on it here. This is my cabin here. A little messy, sorry. And then the heads are huge. I mean, really is a big bathroom. And then you got the forward cabin. So that's the tour. I like it. I like this open concept. It's pretty cool. All right. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I plan on hopefully buying one next year. We're in negotiations on it now. Would be nice. So. But I do want to thank you guys for being patrons, because definitely couldn't do this without you. It was funny, I was telling them earlier, because we were having breakfast and some guy just made a really bad comment on a video. He's like, you know, you guys are beggars and whatever. I'm like, do you not realize how much work I do on this? I mean, like, they've seen me every day. I've been up.
Yeah, you're like up at 5 a.m. and then start editing until 12 or something.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much the last few days I've been up every day at 5 or 6 editing till 12, and then we go do stuff.
Yeah.
And so.
You're a hard worker, definitely.
Well, thank you.
It's impressive.
So if you're just tuning in, Judith and Frankie, your real name is Franske. Franske.
But I noticed while I'm traveling that people find that very hard to pronounce and remember, so I just changed it to Frankie because everyone thinks, oh yeah, that's easy.
Does you're welcome for the tour. Is there anybody have a problem with Judith?
Well, Judith is in English. In Spanish we say Judith, but it's difficult. I prefer Judith.
That's how you actually say it?
Yes.
Okay.
Judith. It's in Spain.
Okay.
In Spanish.
Let's call you Jay. What's up, Jay?
Judith is good.
Okay. Okay. Cool. But I'm excited. After being on a monohull for a year, basically, I'm excited to be back on a cat. You know, there's a big debate. People like monohulls and cats. Cats are so much better. Don't kid yourself. For cruising, cats are better. For like sailing, they're faster. Okay, yes, in bad weather, they're not as good, but just plan ahead. Stay out of bad weather as much as you don't, you know. I mean, that's kind of my motto for aviation and sailing is, you know, check your weather before you go. You know, I mean, I know sometimes you can't. I mean, like when you're crossing the Pacific, yeah, you can't do a 17-day forecast, but you do it when it's not hurricane season, and you shouldn't. I mean, even if there's a storm, it shouldn't last very long, and the seas will never get that big. Just reef up, and you're good to go. So, anyway, yeah, it doesn't heal. Yeah, that's the main thing. It doesn't heal. I mean, obviously, you just gotta, you know, I mean, it'll handle a lot of wind, but if you do too much, it'll flip over. But You know, whereas a cat will come back. I mean, a monohull will come back. A cat won't, obviously. But you know,
there's a chance that we will flip over.
No, there's not a chance. No chance. Here in the weather is very mild this time of year.
Yeah, we're out of rainy season, right? So it looks pretty mild.
Yeah, I mean the biggest winds we'll see is like 15 knots.
Will be a good day.
Yeah. So okay, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being patrons. I'm gonna shut this one down and gonna start just a general public live feed. We'll do it for about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna go provision. So thank you so much. Are you planning on cruising in Southeast Asia for a long time? Yeah, we'll be in and out of here for the next couple of years, or maybe longer. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna shut this one down. I'll start just a general public live one for 30 minutes, and there you go. You are your first sailing channel, Sailing a Cat. There you go on YouTube. Yes, on YouTube. So we'll be doing that now. So thank you guys, and we'll have more videos for you and stuff soon. How'd you meet the girls? Met them on workaway.info, backpacker site. So.
Backpacker site, yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right, guys. We'll see y'all in a little bit.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Turn this off. There we go.